Alright, so today what you're going to do is open up a new drawing. We're going to stick with A size, and the goal of today is to make sure you guys know what a auxiliary view is and when to use it, a section view, what it is, when to use it, detail view, broken out section, break, crop, alternate position. So you've got to know these if you're going to be an engineer. If you're going to take the test, you're going to definitely be tested. I've seen students fail because they missed the multiple choice questions in the beginning. So, alright, so here we go. I'll start off with the alternate position. So if you're taking notes right now, I'm going to go ahead and just bring in this file, which you guys know about, and I'm going to go ahead and click it, and I'm going to go to alternate position, and I'm going to hit the green checkbox, and now I'm just going to go ahead and move this to an alternate position. Hit the green checkbox, and you can see here why that command is useful. Then I want you guys to go ahead and go to annotation, note, and write down alternate position. Looks like I have a J in there, but alright, so I got that one is now done. Alright, so moving on, I have crop view. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and grab, how about my a wheel. Alright, that's not a very good one. Let me just get a better wheel real fast. Here we go. Alright, so here are some things we'll demonstrate with. Alright, so now in your notes, write down crop view. So if I click crop view, it says, please sketch a closed sketch profile in the drawing view to create a crop view. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to go to sketch. I'm going to go ahead and I could use the spline tool or a circle. And I'm going to go ahead and just click right there. And then I'm going to go to crop view. And you can spot this on an exam really easy because crop view basically it has the original view. For example, let me show you really fast. Okay, so on the exam, they're going to show you, they're going to say like, how do you get this? Well, you guys are going to practice doing this, so you're good at it, but definitely the answer is crop view. So then again on this one, I would go to annotation and just write down that this is a crop view. Alright, next is break. I'll demonstrate this, but imagine you design a, well, I'm just going to show you. I'll do two examples of a break. But imagine you designing a broom handle, right? A 5-foot long broom handle. You don't want to maybe show the whole thing, you want to show part of it. So for example, you guys all have an assembly and you have something like a linkage piston. Alright, so here's how to use break. If I click this, I got to first click this thing, and I can do a horizontal break. So for example, on the wheel here, let me do this one. I go left click. Now this thing is a smaller, it's not quite as big. Also, for example, you click on my wheel. You could use this as an example. Crop view, this time I'll do a horizontal one. And I'll go left click. So the purpose is, when you have a long object that's, I guess, the same detail through and through, you can make your drawing be less wide or less long. So again, on this guy, I'm going to type in here, I'm going to type in the word break. And you guys can pick anything you've drawn or any assembly you've downloaded to do that. All right, next up is a broken out section. So watch this. So now, notice the spline tool is automatically activated. I didn't hit spline. And I'm going to go ahead and click here. But watch this now. Nothing happened, right? I left click, left click, left click, left. Oh, preview. Sorry. Don't forget to hit the preview, okay? Keep clicking this up arrow. Look what's happening now. Look at the wheel. It's like slowly cropping the view. All right, you see that? So I drew that circle there. So it's a way, it's kind of like a section view in some ways, but it's more for doing I would say a smaller area. So, if you see this on a test where it looks like that, then definitely it is a crop view. Get an arrow. I click on arrow. Oh wait, I think I messed up here. I'm sorry. I meant to say broken out section. Sorry. Sorry about that. I got confused. So broken out section, crop view. It's similar, but definitely the broken out section. Which brings us to, let's also do the section view next. So the section is used a lot, and here's your different sections: a vertical section, auxiliary, align. So I'll go ahead and click right here. Watch what happens as soon as I click. I go left click, and I do the green checkbox, and look at now I can move this guy over. So this is what's important to know, is that if you see A and it's going through your part, that right there is telling you that there's a section view, and then SOLIDWORKS will always identify it, section AA, and give you the scale. So if you see this line like this, you know that how did you get this thing here? Answer, section view. So basically, this is a section view. So section view and broken out section are similar, but I guess the difference is that with the section view, your choices are these 4 choices, and that's it. Broken out section, you can use the spline tool, basically. All right, next is detail view. Really important. Detail view, you could pick a drawing. I'll just continue with this. I'll pick something different. So I'd like you guys on this assignment to use different drawings. So I will go ahead and use something that I've already done, maybe. All right, so here we go. Let me just go ahead and delete these. All right. So now, let me do a detail. I'm going to go ahead and just hold my mouse button down. And the telltale sign for a detail is that something is going to be like twice as big or bigger next to something. So SolidWorks, it'll identify it, B, and then detail. It's always going to be bigger. So in your notes, you should write down that the sole purpose for a detail is to basically have a larger view. All right? And last thing we have is auxiliary view. All right, the next thing is auxiliary view. You might not have done this part, but this is a good example because this area right here, it's at kind of a different angle. And if you dimension it here, it's not going to really be true. And if you dimension it here, so basically the auxiliary view, if I click this line right here, click auxiliary view, it would let you dimension this area here successfully. So that's a good example of when you use an auxiliary view. So be sure that you do that with some part that you've made that needs that, and go ahead and write on there auxiliary. Okay, be sure to write on there auxiliary view, and then what I'd like you to do after this is to use your own drawings and make it all fit on one page. And you can go ahead and delete a lot of the title block down here. You can right click and hit edit sheet format and just delete a lot of the stuff to make extra room. And remember, when you're done with this editing the sheet, you have to right click and hit edit sheet again. So make it fit in one page, name on the lower right, print it, turn it in. This will be also a helpful study guide for the Certified SolidWorks Associate exam.